Want the raspberry? You want a little blueberry? Ah, you're supposed to eat it, not drop it.
Today is Friday, May 2nd, 6:18 a.m. We have lower meetings today, so my main priority is trying to figure out the theme of this show and figure out the piece. I think what I'm really struggling with so far is really what I want it to be. Is it behind the scenes, or is it a one-story thing I tell you about something I learned? That really is the question, so I'll probably spend some time on that today. So I've decided that the main theme of this show, well, let me just show you. You see this? You should always use ChatGPT. It helps you get some ideas going. So I just pumped in what I wanted my content to kind of be like to get the ideas flowing here. What I like is that it gives me some overarching ideas for the days, like formats I could do, some tones and focus that I can make. Now, whether I use those ideas or not is a whole different story, but it does get the ideas flowing. The overall idea is just document to show you, hey, I have problems. We're trying to solve those problems in the business, and this relates to growing the business with whatever I'm showing. Today, I'll focus a lot on how I'm coming up with the theme of this idea, which is content for the business, which also means more attention, which then translates into hopefully more clients, more dollars, more scaling inside of the business. I really don't love this selfie style view, so I'm going to take you into the camera so that I can show you another notebook. There's basically 4 ways, in my opinion, how you can get clients. Have outreach, which this is going to be cold calling, cold emailing, cold DMs, reaching out and talking to strangers who do not know you so that they can become interested in your product or service. And you have networking. This is becoming friends with people, building relationships through going through events, people in your neighborhood, people at your work. It doesn't really matter how you do it. It's becoming friends with people so that they can introduce you to their group or their circle of people that they know. This one works great because it is a warm opening. They trust you trust them. And so whoever they introduce you to likely becomes a client much quicker. Then you have paid ads. Think of commercials, think of LinkedIn ads, think of pop-ups, think of Google AdWords. This is really a great situation when you don't have an audience, don't want to build an audience through manual outreach. You don't want to build an audience by going to events. So you pay for attention, you pay for time slots when people that you think would buy your product or service are going to be available. So Super Bowls, playoffs, things like that. If you're thinking TV commercials, you run an ad, think their ideal buyer will be on at that time watching something else, and they interrupt that with a paid time slot to be able to pitch you a product or service. And lastly, you have content. So content is what we're currently working on. In my opinion, we've kind of sucked at this. We've done some things like LinkedIn. Yeah, and in case you didn't know, top voice and almost 100,000 followers, we've been posting on here for about 5 years. Outside of LinkedIn, we really haven't done a whole ton. We've kind of halved it on everything else. And so really, we get most of our stuff from networking. It's really just we know people, it's past jobs, it's the stuff on LinkedIn we've been posting forever. You could argue it's either content or referral. And it's usually referral because they've watched the content. So the best way that I made this decision to start making these videos is I went and reverse engineered this with people I have felt had started from nothing, built their business up. Those are people like Gary Vaynerchuk, Casey Neistat, Ali Abdaal, Alex Hormozi. The list probably goes on and on of people I'm not mentioning as well. Let's take Casey, for example. He's got 12 million followers and 1,000 videos. And just so we're all on the same page, this is his oldest video, and if you can see this, 15 years ago. He started running vlogs after he created all of these. We're still not there, we're still not there, we're still not there, we're still not, oh, right here. This one.
I'm in St. Bart's, which is like a small island somewhere in the Caribbean. Today is March 25th, 2015.
March 15th. So he made videos for 5 years before he started actually vlogging.
I'm starting a proper daily vlog. I'm psyched. So this is the first vlog entry.
Now, if you haven't watched the rest of the video, go and watch it. It's great. It's good inspiration. But he goes on to amass millions of followers. Now, I'm not saying that's what I expect to happen with me here, but the principle still remains, which is all of these people at some point decided they're not getting enough attention. They're not building the brand the way they want to. They're not getting the clientele that they want. And in order to do that, they needed to start developing more and more content. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start developing more and more content so that I can have myself put out there more for more people to have the luck or have the happen chance to find out who we are.
Starting with editing this vlog.
So I'm going to edit these every morning so that I can pump out more and more content. And let me show you how to do that. Rule number 1, document over create. I think to myself when I'm doing this, what am I already doing today? Did my younger self know this? And how can I tell the story? Rule number 2, simplify. Don't overthink it, which is why I'm making this video. It's about content, about how you would make content for your own business. 5th grade reading level, so it's easy to understand, and try not to be somebody else. I try to just act as if I was talking to a friend. Number 3 and last, editing tools. I am not a filmmaker, so I use the tools I'm already used to as a business owner. We use Loom all the time, which is this thing here you're watching. CapCut. It is very simple to use to edit a video. You put it all in there and it chops it up. And then lastly, I don't use any cameras. I just use my phone. You've been seeing everything that I've been recording on my phone. I'm not going to even try to mess with a camera throughout this whole project because it has good enough quality. It's always on me. And it's just too complicated for me to want to spend the time to learn that skill. The name of the game is attention. No attention, no money. And if you're forgetting, let's go back to the 4 quadrants. You have outreach, you have content, networking, and paid ads. The better you get at all 4, the easier your business becomes. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this one today. I gotta get back to work on some other client things. Today's a busy day for me today, so I'm gonna end it here.